Hey everyone, it's Jen and welcome back. So today for you, I'm going to share all of my 5-star reads of 2024. The only ones that I am not going to share with you, I will share in another video, and those will be my top 12 books of 2024. Now, I run a slight risk of missing a 5-star here if I end up reading a 5-star book before the end of December. But it is what it is. If I do, I do. But I, so far this month, I've only completed 2 books, and neither of them were 5 stars. So I don't think the rest that I have planned to read this month will end up being 5 stars, but I could very well be wrong. So let's just get started. These are in no particular order. I pulled the ones off my shelves that I have physically, and then there's some that I will pop up pictures for you guys that I either have lent out or I read on my Kindle and so forth. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because I've talked about these books throughout the year, but just thought it would be fun to share all my 5 stars. So I have 32 total books this year that were 5 stars, but again, 12 of them will be in another video because those will be my top 12, and that will be coming out soon too. All right, so first one that I'm going to talk about here is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I don't think I need to even explain this. This is obviously a classic, and it's a 5-star for a reason. It's a classic for a reason. This was so good. Another mystery thriller that was 5 stars for me was Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This one was highly addicting and thrilling, page-turning. The title kind of gives the premise of the book away, and there were so many turns in this one. So many surprises. A mystery / kind of creepy horror book, 5-star, My Darling Girl by Jennifer McMahon. I love Jennifer McMahon. I finished the Harry Potter series this year, and so we have Harry Potter book 6. They're heavy. Actually, that's 7. Book 6 and book 7. So those were both 5-star reads. Those don't need any explanation. So happy to have finished the series. Sad it was over, but definitely took me too many years to get through that series. The next one was a reread. Beartown. Gave it 5 stars the second time around. This was a recent one, The Attic Child by Lola J. You guys know I love this. It was 5 stars because I liked both timelines. It made me feel all the feels, and it was incredible. The writing was great. This almost made my top 12. On another day, it might have been a top 12. It was a close one, so that's another 5-star. Another one I reread, and 5 stars again, The Life We Bury by Alan Eskins. He's an author I want to read to 0 this year, so in 2025, excuse me. So I'm looking forward to picking up more by him real soon. The next were both 5 stars, but did not make the top 12, surprisingly. But we have Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez and The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. You guys know how I feel about her. Even though they were both 5 stars, I probably enjoyed this one a little bit less than this one, but not 4-star. Those ones. This one took me by surprise. It was such a nice surprise. Evie Drake Starts Over by Linda Holmes. I have more on my shelves now by her, and I can't wait to pick up another one by her. Great writing. These were adult characters. There was a romance in this one, but there was a lot of self-discovery and character growth, and I really appreciated that. The Collected Regrets of Clover by Mickey Brammer. This one was another book of the month. This one also had me feeling a lot of emotions. It's about a death doula. So obviously the book is about death. But there also is a romance in here as well. Friendship. Also, I don't want to give it away, but this definitely was 5 stars. Not this author. I'll be on the lookout for more by her too. Malice by John Gwynne. You guys know I already talked about this also in my Go With The Flow, but this was another 5-star. It was almost not a 5-star, but I'm glad as it sat with me, 5-star was the right call on this one, so I'm happy with that. And then the 5-star books that I don't own a physical copy of, Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. I read this in middle grade March, and I love the character growth we saw in Amari. This is a series I may try to pick up the second one in March. I don't read a lot of middle grade, but it definitely was enjoyable, and I was surprised that I liked it as much as I did. A short story, The Worst Wingman Ever by Abby Jimenez, 5 stars. That was part of last February, I think, maybe 23, or maybe this year, 2024. Amazon put out like a short story collection in February that were all romance stories, and I gave it 5 stars. It was only like 70 pages too. It was great. I read this one on my Kindle on vacation, The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. That one was definitely 5 stars. I've heard some hate about that book, but it was 5 stars for me because I love books about vampires, and I love the battle scenes, and I definitely want to pick up the second one. So for me, it was 5 stars all around. The next one is If Something Happens to Me by Alex Finley. I love him as an author. He's another author I'm going to try to read to zero this year, but his mysteries always get me engaged from the beginning, and I can't turn the pages fast enough, and I really enjoy his stories. 2 more. We have Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. This one had a really cool podcast element. I actually listened to this one on audio. I got from Hoopla for my library, and I think that's the way to go. I enjoyed the audiobook a lot with that one. I was finding myself finding more house chores to do just so I didn't have to stop listening. And then last but definitely not least is Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. It was the first book by her I have read. This book was amazing. This one gets high praise. I was not surprised it was 5 stars. So there you have it. So far, 5 stars 2024. Like I said, I don't think there'll be another one this month based upon what I'm reading, but I am very happy with this. I feel like it was such a successful reading year, and I was very pleased to have this many 5 stars on my list. Now, when you're an avid reader over years of time, you obviously learn your reading taste, and so I think I definitely have more 5 stars this year than I do if you looked at like 5 years ago even. So that's been kind of cool to see as I'm learning my reading taste, and I'm picking up books that are, have a better chance of being 5 stars, and so I could not be happier. So thank you again for watching my channel and supporting me, and I hope you guys are having a great time with your families and all the holiday parties and having a great time, and I hope you're reading something amazing. I will see you guys in the next video. Happy reading. Bye.